Here we go! Welcome back to the party for the day, and the Varsity Radio Show is live and happening. And I'm so excited about it because to my right, he's one of my favorite people in the whole world. I just wish his coolness would rub off on me. He has stunningly good looks and so much charisma and awesomeness.
Oh my goodness.
He is the one, the only Lawson King.
What is up, everyone? I'm so happy to be back on the Varsity Radio Show.
Man, it is so fun. I could tell that he has been a veteran the way we were preparing for the show. It's hilarious this song kicked in. If you were here, you'd understand. But he's ready to go. You know who else is ready to go? The man who takes care of our favorite Oompa Loompas. He is the Willy Wonka of radio, Steven Spiegel.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Got a really good show lined up.
So much fun.
Yeah.
And so we're going to have JD up in here, and then Noah?
Nate.
Yeah, Nate is going to be here, and from Arab High School, Abbie Klotz calling in from FCA. And what a good day. It's actually sunny outside currently. For now, if you've heard the weather. It's a little windy, but we can see kind of the trees blowing out the window, so it's a good day. Hey, we want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity, Marco's Pizza, home of the pizza salads, desserts, subsides, and beverages in the shops at Albertville. And a few weeks ago, I actually took my kids here, B&B Video Games, 80s style arcade in the back, local video game retail store in the front. That is a mullet, the Albertville mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. Hey, we want you to join us online at Varsity Radio Show. We're about to start doing meme of the week and the funny stuff. You're not going to want to miss it. 1 minute of the fun. So come join us over on our social medias at Varsity Radio Show on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you now.
Very nice. Oh, one thing, I did not ever pick up that B&B video games thing.
Yeah, Steven, we got to get
So I
that
need
for
to-
him.
Yeah, I'll get it for you.
you go
yeah,
ahead?
you had already left, and I'm like, hold on.
Oh yeah, I was not thinking.
Yeah, it's all good.
He cried about it, Steven. He
Yes,
sent
I
me
was
a
so
I would
message,
cry
upset.
about it, too.
and there was tears.
I was missing the mullet.
It is really fun. In all seriousness, they don't make me say that. I really do enjoy it, and so
You know what else is fun?
yes.
Yes. Meme of the week.
Meme of the week. Here we go.
Do it.
So much fun happening in one place. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Did you just call me Satan?
Ooh.
Oh, you found that one,
Nice.
didn't you?
I found that one, yes.
Yes, that was
Good
good.
meme.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, I've always, had problems with that saying as a pickup line. It just never did really. I mean, saying they're an angel, but a fallen angel, that goes the extra step. Don't need that.
That
need that at
that
all.
was pretty intense.
I know,
there.
right?
And then me, no more. Your dog food bag says 1 cup. The dog. The Oreo box surely doesn't say 16 Oreos, Trisha. But here we are.
Here we are.
I love the face to like halfway open
Steven,
that.
that's hilarious.
I thought
That's
you'd like
so
it.
good.
And this one's going to take you back to your childhood, Seth. You ready for this?
Bill, Bill Nye the Violent Sky, yes.
Love it.
That is so
Is
fun.
that edited or did he actually make a?
That looks AI.
That looks AI.
It does look. I mean, I see a disembodied head
Oh,
over
yeah,
his
that's
right
what it
shoulder
is.
there.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
Crazy.
hilarious. Bill Nye the Violence. Do y'all still watch Bill Nye?
We watched Bill Nye up until about junior high. So
And then they took it away from me.
then
Bill
you know,
Nye till junior high.
Yeah, there you go.
Bill. We were talking about it. Steven, do you remember Beaker's World?
Beekman's World.
Beekman's.
I do.
It was weird.
That was my favorite one.
It was great,
The
but
big
it was
rat.
weird. Big old rat.
Big rat, yeah.
Big
I've
rat.
never heard of that.
You
I
know,
learned a little trick there that they did that I was able to wow the entire kitchen staff at I think it was Red Lobster. Everybody came out of the kitchen and were just amazed by what I did.
Did they give you a free meal because you were the free entertainment?
I think they actually did give me a free dessert. That day.
What?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You earned that.
I
So
didn't
what-
have room for it. It was like all you could eat shrimp. So
What is this trip? Or what is this
Oh, the
trick?
trick? Okay, yeah, I'll tell you about it. So you take a salt shaker and 2 toothpicks and 2 forks, right? So you take the toothpick, stick it down into the hole of the top of the salt shaker, and it's just sticking straight up, right? Then you take the tines of the forks and you put them together.
Mm-hmm.
And once you do that, turn it sideways, and then take the other toothpick, and you're going to want to put it between the tines. It kind of balances the forks. Then you can take the end of the toothpick that is balancing the forks and put it on the end of the toothpick that's sticking up out of the salt shaker, and it will balance by itself.
Wow.
It will float there. You can even spin it, and it still stays.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need to see this trick though. This.
Oh yeah, I can.
Sounds like fun.
I can make that happen.
Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Nintendo Cube, Dreamcast, Xbox, PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most of my life I grew up on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then I was a missionary intern, and one of the teams visiting us in Scotland bought me an Xbox 360.
Wow.
Ooh.
And so I became an Xbox person.
Yeah, I'm an Xbox. I'm not too into video games. I still have the original Xbox One with
What?
the charging block that goes into it, So
Nice. Solid.
Pretty
Steven,
cool.
which ones do you have?
Oh, so the last one that I had was a Sega Saturn. That was a lot of fun. It was
Genesis.
CDs. Yeah, I don't think we ever had a Genesis. We had an Atari. We had a regular Nintendo. We had a Super Nintendo. I never really had the GameCube either.
My first one, I had a Nintendo, then a Sega Genesis, then I went PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I was out of the house by 3.
I've got to ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you guys, are you environmentally responsible? Do you bring one of the reusable bags to the grocery store when you go shopping?
When I go to Aldi. When you remember to bring your reusable bag to the grocery store, yes.
You're at one with
Yes.
nature. Look at them cutting
I
all
am
the
changing
animals.
the world, people.
Of course.
I am good for the environment.
Right?
That looks like, well, I thought it looked like Bob, what is his name? The painter guy?
Ross.
Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Happy Trees.
A little bit like JD Vance too, though.
He
He
does. JD Vance / Bob Ross.
Yeah.
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 Got that 80s style thing going
What is that?
on.
Is it a bear he's holding in his arms?
He
I
is.
believe
He's
so.
holding a baby bear.
Wow, baby bear.
That's hilarious.
Now this one
Yes.
got me. This could be us, but you won't return my tax.
It's got its
oh
own-
my God. I found that one.
It's got its own built-in little overalls too. That's so
Yeah.
funny with a little frilly collar.
Just hanging out with Dad.
That
Love
is
it.
so funny.
Yeah.
You would have to do that with a cat because they just don't want to comply.
They have no options.
They're like, no.
Yep.
This could be us,
Mm-hmm.
but you won't return my text. So.
That's it.
Just saying. Have you ever
Yeah.
sent that? I'm gonna
I have
send that
not,
so
you
you
know.
can send it to your girl.
I do need that. Yeah. That'd be good.
Steven?
Yep.
I don't know that the Zoom people are calling in, but if they haven't, I need a funny video. I need
Okay.
to laugh today.
Cool. Let me work on Zoom real quick.
Yeah. And anyway, yeah, that's hilarious. So we've got to send that meme to my good friend
Yes.
Lawson so he can send it to his girlfriend. Because I want to see her response.
Oh
Right.
goodness. She
This-
probably what?
This could be us, but you out there playing. You know.
She's got I think they have like a whole neighborhood full of cats that kind of just hangs out around their house. So
Gosh.
she would be sympathetic to that for sure.
Would she? You think she would carry a cat like that?
She probably wouldn't, but she'd want me to. Like, you need to carry this cat around. I'd be like, I'm not carrying a cat like that. Because my family has a different view on cats. They're like
I'm not a fan.
Cats should be used to catch mice and like be around the
Outdoor.
house, not in the house. Yeah.
Outdoor.
We're outdoor cat people.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I can come to conclusion with that myself. I'm looking for that meme to send you. But anyway, Stephen, last week,
Mm-hmm.
when the senior pastor's on vacation can't preach, did we show that one?
I don't know. I don't have it ready.
Oh, you don't
regardless.
have it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all the memes we have.
Okay.
Memes of the week.
Memes?
I'm looking at the videos we have for today.
Yeah, I'm pulling them up right now.
I love the. Hey, have you ever used AI?
Yes.
I know I told you about the Oscar Mayer
That's it.
Wienermobile.
What kind of prompt did you put into the?
I didn't
AI?
do that. That was Jordan, and we were actually we determined we're like, we live on the lake, and you've never seen an Oscar Mayer Wiener boat.
We just make one.
Why?
Just make one. Let's
And
just make one.
so he put it in the AI, and I think I'm
With
the
the-
guy right
The
there.
Indians.
Yeah, I don't know. I
That's
don't
a
know
cow.
there's a whole lot happening.
There's a lot
in
going
this.
on. Tornado, and then
I'm interested to see what he typed into Chat
Let's see.
GPT to
Let me
make
get one,
that
too.
happen.
let's generate an image real quick.
But you got to put you in there, Lawson, wearing a hot dog suit. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually at soccer practice for my daughter. And,
when that came in.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I was there, and it was one of her teammates' brothers.
Yeah.
Actually was there, and I was telling him about ChatGPT, and I said, "Hey, look what we can do with this." And I
Yes.
started putting in all those prompts, and then we got that result. So
Oh, is that the results you got?
yes.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh.
Yeah, you got the fire, the tornado, you have the UFO, all that stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I just wonder how it puts it together.
The Macho Man.
Yeah, I did like
Yeah.
the Macho Man.
I
I,
thought you would.
Corner.
that very much described our last show.
Yeah.
That one picture. But the cow, I couldn't remember the cow.
No, the cow wasn't part of it.
Yeah.
But I just thought, hey, let's go for it.
Why not?
There are
Cow-
aliens involved.
Cow
They're gonna
walking
abduct
on the
cow.
water right there.
Nice.
Right? But he's walking on the water, Steven.
Right?
Jesus
Yeah.
cow.
Jesus cow.
That
Like-
might just be the Chick-fil-A cow walking across the water.
Ooh.
Not all makes sense. But anyway. You-
Working on Abbie right now.
no, you're good. She
My
must
computer
be there.
gets slow today.
It's one of those days, isn't it?
You've been following college basketball?
Somewhat.
I just don't want Alabama to disappoint me again.
Yeah.
And they did in
Nate
Tennessee.
Oates should have called a timeout. To avoid that 5 seconds call. He had an extra one. don't know.
I didn't watch the thing. I just saw the result, and I was sad.
Game winner.
There's Abbie. Was Abbie.
She's here.
Abbie!
Hey,
How's it going?
how are y'all?
Doing
It's
well.
going great.
We get to hang out with you, so I'd say pretty good.
Oh, so kind. Does it feel like your studio is about to blow over with the wind there? Is it really bad there yet? Because here I feel like my house is about to blow over.
We can see the trees moving, but if you saw the studio, we're kind of like double layered back.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
Mm.
We're in a
It
box
is fun.
inside of a box.
Oh, situation.
I don't know how to explain it to you, but that's the best way.
But there is metal on the sides of this box just before you get to the roof that has just been it's
Crackling.
been crazy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sheet metal kind of wobbling sound, you know.
I tell you what, I am the youth pastor here, and our youth room does not have, it has spray insulation, but if it rains, just forget trying to talk.
Oh,
Like,
goodness.
oh, it's so
Can't
hard.
even hear-
Like, whoa, like, oh
But you
my
can see it in
gosh.
the roof.
And then during the
Yeah.
day, it's crackling and popping, so you feel like somebody's walking on the roof, but they're not.
That's character.
Well,
is.
this building is, what, Stephen? It was 81, so it's
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
44 years old.
Been a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was.
We got a minute till FCA moment of
Yeah.
the week.
I was in this building when a tornado jumped it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which one? The
Not
2011?
recently. No, I was a kid. I remember I was a kid in the 90s. So actually, it jumped our church and took out that neighborhood.
Wow.
So
Ooh,
yeah,
I'm praying against that this
yeah. Hope that
evening.
never happens again.
Right.
So Abbie, what have you been doing, girl?
Staying busy, so busy.
So busy.
Lots of stuff going on, but good stuff, all good stuff, of course. Little guy started walking this week, so that's
Hey.
Hey.
but that also is wild, so
Yeah.
it's fun though. It's a lot
All
of fun.
this freedom
right.
and all 10 of these fingers.
Yes.
Oh man, it's a
Yeah.
blessing. Woo, keeps us on our toes.
Oh
It was
literally.
about
5 seconds, guys.
Okay, here we go.
Brief hold.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
So excited to be joined by one of FCA's greatest and most fun people and the great mom that is Abbie Klotz. Abbie, how
Hey.
are you doing?
I am doing great. I'm doing really well. You're so kind. Thank you.
Doing fantastic. So
I
we are better because you're here. So we want you to tell us, though, what is happening in the wonderful world of Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
And I would love to. Thank you. So let's see, kind of in order wise, April the 25th through the 27th is Paintably Arts Festival in Huntsville. If you come and park at the United Way in Progress Bank building, you can park for $5 and it goes to interns, so you can come support us that way. Then May the 5th, we have our Citizens Charity Golf Classic. Lots of ways to be involved there, both as players and then also as door prizes and as partners with us. So we'd love if you come hang out with us then. All the info is on our website, northalabamafca.org. And then, of course, our biggest thing that happens over the summer is camp season, which this is the last month for a discounted camp rate for our Power Sports camp. So that ends on March 31st, then it'll be full price through when camp starts. So we're pumped about that. But don't miss that discount. It's exciting.
It's exciting.
It is. I'm so excited for camp season. I'm getting ready for it.
It's so close. It is like crazy close. So we're excited. It's a lot of fun. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media site you like. We probably have it at NEAL_FCA. We post a lot of this stuff, dates, and all the info to get your kiddos registered, or if you just want to come hang out with us or volunteer, there's all kinds of opportunities. So we would love to get you more info if interested.
Awesome. Well, I got to ask you, Lawson, what's your favorite thing about FCA camp?
Man, doing a sports camp, it's just, I love getting to spend the bridge time with kids, because that's the time where you really have a chance to share the gospel with some kids who might not get to see the love of Jesus any other way. So it's really special to get to be a part of a ministry like FCA, and I'm really looking forward to this summer.
That's awesome.
Watson, I didn't even know you were here.
Yes, it's
Hello.
me. I was thought about saying something, but I didn't know if you recognized the voice. Yes.
She can't see you.
gift.
She can only
We're
hear
glad
you.
you're here.
Yes. Glad to be here.
But, Abbie, we are so glad that you called in, and we love everything that Fellowship of Christian Athletes does. And so we know that you're going to be the
Thank you.
keynote
Thankful for you
speaker,
guys.
so it ought to be good. So.
Whatever the Lord leads, that's what
Ooh,
we'll
yeah.
follow. So
She
who
said,
knows?
I didn't hear her say no,
but-
just saying.
Right. Maybe
Yeah.
so.
She didn't say no. I hope you heard that, Ken. She didn't say no.
Thankfully.
Well, Abbie,
Well, he knows.
thank you for calling in and participating. We love talking to you, and we hope you have a great day.
Of course. Thankful for y'all. Y'all have a great day too.
Talk to you later, Abbie.
See ya.
This is the part of the show we let Lawson rap.
Oh, I'm rapping right now?
Freestyle time.
Well, I need a beat. It's funny. That's one of those things.
That you do, actually.
JD,
JD can do it.
JD and Nate, and then Nate has a twin brother, John.
No.
And then Noah Smith that I was talking about
So
earlier.
how do we know that JD's twin is not the one coming, and actually JD?
You mean Nate's twin?
Yeah, Nate's twin.
Well, they're very distinct in personality and looks. They started out like when they moved here.
So
fourth
they're not
grade.
identical.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well, they technically are identical, but they don't look identical to
Yeah,
me anymore
not
because
at
they're
all.
so different looking at this
Yeah.
point. But when they first got here, I had no idea. I could not tell them apart.
My last youth group, I think I had 5 sets of twins.
Oh my goodness.
And believe it or not, I started figuring out who was who. Yeah.
After a while, I guess.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
kinda get
because
used
when
to
you're
it.
with them all the time, you do.
For sure.
Everybody's got a different attitude, or they
Mhm.
have different birthmarks, or something.
Yeah.
You find that one thing, and you're like, oh, that's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With John and Nate, they're plenty different enough
Plenty
from each
different.
other. But the what I was getting to there was they do rap battles
no.
at lunch. We sit there at lunch and let's
This
say
is fantastic.
somebody like Nate says something to John, like, John, you just need to be quiet or something like this. Like, oh, rap battle. And then there's, like,
We're
we'll
gonna have
start,
to do that today.
start laying down a beat and stuff. But I don't know about a rap battle on radio. That would be.
Oh,
kinda
here,
nerve-wracking.
crab
Here we go.
hair. I didn't know
Yeah.
crab had hair.
I know, right? It's one of those things you learn as you go. Here you go. Take a look at this.
Oh wow. Who knew?
I've never seen a crab with hair before.
This is my first time.
Yep.
They got those creepy mouths though.
They do.
Definitely creepy-ish.
I don't know. Ugh. Crabs are kind of weird. They're kinda-
They are weird.
Weird
They
looking.
walk sideways and backwards. Steven, I don't know if you ever had to do the crab walk thing.
Of
in
course,
in
I was
school.
a drummer.
Oh
Jeez.
Yeah.
So then he knows.
I played
Yeah.
snare, so I had to crab walk all the time.
Speaking of drummers, I found a video that relates to you and Cassie.
Oh yeah, I
hanging
saw
out.
that.
And
Mhm.
this one goes out to you, Cassie.
And I can tell you right now, my wife does not like Guitar Center at all.
Oh.
But you don't like that one, do you? This one sucks?
More like a ride in the crash.
Right.
She's very happy to be there.
Oh yeah.
Gonginess.
Cassie, does this relate to you?
Like, what about this one? Is that one bad? That sounds like a sound for sure. But isn't that compressed sound if you're listening to someone play it? So it's not.
Can't compress reality. Compressor is something digital. Like it's
Compressed reality.
Compressed reality.
pedal.
Right. Yeah.
That's the one.
Okay. That's my favorite sound when you hit it right there.
I need Cassie to comment on that video. Is that
Right.
how it is hanging out with Steven?
I don't spend much time in the cymbal room, but with my daughter here lately, we'll go into the guitar room or we'll sit down with the bass guitar and strap that thing on, plug it into an amp, and let her just have some fun with it.
That
It's
is-
weird though because my daughter, she tries to hold that guitar left-handed. She's right-handed, so I'm
Wow.
trying to teach her out of that. But
Oh yeah.
You've
She's not
got
taking
to
it.
flip it.
exactly. But she just
You got to turn
she says
it
it
around.
feels better this way.
Uh-oh.
You know. Yeah. Paul McCartney, he learned how to play left-handed, so his guitar
Wow.
was upside down, and he learned that way. I guess it's doable.
Wow.
He learned with an upside down guitar.
He did
Oh, my
left-handed
goodness.
playing a right-handed guitar.
Oh,
Yeah.
And that's
So
how
his
the
down was
Beatles
up
were
and his up
born.
was down.
That's crazy.
that is
Right?
extremely difficult.
There are some really, fortunately blessed people who play in band. We don't feature a lot of band players here in high school or whatever,
Yeah.
but have you seen this guy who plays trombone in the HBCU, the historically black colleges and universities? I forget what
No, but
college
they're-
he's at.
It's very fun to watch.
But my goodness, this dude plays a trombone like you would not believe. Here, take a look.
Wow. That man. Get it? Wow. I'm impressed. Yes.
Man.
A
Here
little
comes my
jealous.
favorite part next. Here we go, right here.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Jeez.
So good.
I have never
Sounds
in
like-
my life watched a trombone player
No.
that good.
I know.
I have so much appreciation for the band. Like when I for pep rallies, when I got to be team captain, I would always shout out the band and sometimes the cheerleaders, but mainly
The band.
every week that I could, I shout out the band because I love. There's something about it's a third down, it's a big stop time, and you hear Neck come from the band or Louie or something. Man, just some kind of band tune. It just
Yeah.
I love it so much. I have so much appreciation for that.
That's good.
I enjoyed, Stephen, I know. Were you on the marching band?
Yes. I played snare.
And so I was in the marching band at ARAB. That's
Nice.
where I started.
What'd you play?
So in junior high, I played trumpet,
Okay.
right?
Cool.
And they asked me to move to baritone,
Ooh.
marching baritone. So which is a big instrument.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved, because it's not this big anymore, but ARAB, when I went to ARAB, there were 1,200 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And there were probably 270 people in the band. And when we marched into that stadium, Oh my gosh, I can still remember the drum cadence march into the stadium, and we were terrible at football then. So well, we didn't win a game for 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that history.
Yes.
3.5 years, and I was my sophomore year. You're talking about our sophomore year. We played Albertville, and we beat them.
Wow.
And we rushed the field. Probably 1,000 people rushed the field and tore down the field goal because it'd been 3.5 years. And I remember the pep rally the next week.
Mm-hmm.
It was the credit card thing. It's like, how much does a field goal cost?
Goodness.
How much to beat? It was Albertville then.
That's so
Priceless.
That's so funny.
And Coach Ingram was fired up then.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Sorry, Steven.
No, you're good.
I went down memory lane.
Hey, I love it.
So
Yeah.
that was one of those high school memories I will never forget.
That's awesome.
Marching
So much
baritone. In a sousaphone, a little bit bigger than that. You have
Yes.
to actually wear that one.
Yes.
It's crazy. I really feel sorry for the ones who play the big bass drums because those things are super heavy.
Yeah.
And then the quints or the quads, where you have 4 or 5
yeah.
drums in front of you, those
Yeah.
things can wreck your
Man.
back too.
We have some of the most talented quint players
Uh-huh.
at ARAB. They are insane. Like we have this whole drummer routine where like they turn off the lights and they use glow drumsticks.
Wow.
And so every single tap, I don't know, you might can pull up the video on ARAB Sports Production
Okay.
or ARAB or even ARAB High School, but it is so impressive. They're all playing different polyrhythms, and I'm just amazed.
I love the band though.
It is awesome.
I do.
It's
And
so cool.
and, you know, one of my biggest regrets, Stephen, is that I quit playing in the band because it was a big family. It really was. It's when you got 270 people, it's a big family, and you get to travel together and you get to do fun. It's just fun.
I'm sure.
And I miss it.
Yeah.
Telling you, look, reflecting
sure.
back on your life, like I miss the band because it was awesome. And
So let's reflect a little bit more.
yeah,
Remember when we were kids, we used to hear a whole lot about certain pitfalls that never really measured up to all the hype. Yeah.
Yes.
Did anybody else growing up in the 80s and 90s feel like quicksand was going to play
Yes.
more of an active role in
Yes.
our life than it really has?
Yes.
Quicksand, the Bermuda Triangle, and Stop, Drop, and Roll has kind of been a letdown. Don't even get me started on the DARE program. That lion has been a huge letdown. I took a pledge. Not a single person has offered.
Do you remember
funny.
what DARE stood for?
I remember the statement, say no to drugs.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
It's drug abuse resistance education.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember that.
And in
I haven't seen it in a long time.
elementary school, they brought in this really cool talking car
Yeah.
that like talked to us about DARE. I remember it.
Really?
I was like, this is the coolest car ever. And
Right.
then Tesla came over and made that car not look so cool. Have you ever seen it? A guy in our church, he did a demo on his car where it literally did like Iron Man.
That's awesome.
And it does all these sound things and makes windows go up and down and
Cool.
lights come. It was just awesome.
You guys ready for clutch?
Yep.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
let's do it in 6
Sorry.
seconds. You're good.
The clutch moment.
What does your life say about you? I don't know if you've heard the true story of Alfred Nobel's. Alfred Nobel is the guy they named the Nobel Peace Prize after. He actually started the whole deal. And real cool story is one day he wakes up. This wasn't cool, and he picks up the paper, and there he is, and they have written an obituary for him instead of his brother that just died. And he got to literally read what people thought about him, and they actually labeled him the Merchant of Death. Because if you don't know this, Alfred Nobel was actually the inventor of dynamite.
Yeah.
And his dynamite was then used for terrible things, right? Killing people and things like this. And so as he's sitting there, he is reading what the world would think of him if he died. And it wrecked him in this moment. He's stunned. He's upset, Lawson. And it just really disturbed him. And so he decided in this moment, this is not how I want to be remembered. Like this, it's great to have all this money. It's great to be the inventor of this, but this is not why I did,
Right.
And so in this moment, he decides to come up with the Nobel Peace Prize, right?
Yeah.
Where they award people who have made significant, powerful contributions to this world, right? So my question is this, Lawson, do you like how people feel about you?
So, yeah, I mean, we can never truly know exactly how everybody about us. And,
and you can never make everyone happy. So that's that's something to say.
Yeah, that's exactly something to look at. But, you know, it is how we portray ourselves is important in our faith, especially because, you know, if you portray yourself as someone who doesn't care about anything or who doesn't care about people even, it's one of those things that can be detrimental to how people see you and how people see your faith in Christ. You know?
Yeah, I agree with you. And this is a question we find asking ourselves often. It's the question Alfred changed his whole life on. And so, like, people are perceiving me this way. This is not what I was doing. So how do we leave a legacy worth talking about? And I want to talk to you about that. Number one, I think you need to determine your core values, right? What matters most to you? Alfred figured out being rich and blowing things up and being called the Merchant of Death was not the thing he wanted to be remembered for. Does your name carry any connotations that you don't want it to? So, Lawson, what would you say are some of your core values?
You know, some things that I feel like are really great. It's hard to choose from, you know, there's the fruits of the Spirit from the Bible, which is obviously a great thing to be core values. But I really like integrity, honesty, and then generally loving others. I think those are some of the most important things you can show to others, so that way they can see Christ through you.
Yeah, and what I mean by connotations, what do you think of if I say the name Adolf Hitler?
Yeah, it's pretty negative, right?
Right? Just immediately, whether we like it or not, that name brings feelings, right? How about Mother Teresa?
Yeah, you know, and then it's the same is true for, like, what if they said your name? How do people feel about it? You know?
Yeah, Walt Disney.
Yeah, true. Great feelings.
You know, you get Dreamer, you get all these other things. With Adolf Hitler, you get killer, murder, right? Yeah. Mother Teresa, peace. And, but our name carries connotations, and we've got to determine our core values. And when we do that, it helps us tremendously. The second thing I want to say is we need to pray that God would allow you to be marked by Him. Because it doesn't matter what your core values are if He's not involved.
Right.
And Proverbs 19:21 says this, and it's so good. It says you can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. And that's a powerful statement. How important is it that God endorses your life and path?
So yeah, that's it is the most important thing that you can ever do in your life, and that starts.
And why is that important? Obviously.
Oh yeah. That all starts with salvation.
Yeah.
And it says it really well in Scripture when it's 1 Corinthians 13 with the love passage that is so often quoted at weddings. But if I do all these things, all these great things that he talks about, and yet I don't have love, I'm like a sounding cymbal or a clanging cymbal or a sounding gong, which means just like it's sounded and then that's it. Like there's nothing left else to it. So without God in our life, you know, for one thing, our life not spent serving God is meaningless.
Yeah.
People try and find true meaning in all these earthly things and in themselves and in money, and really the only true meaning you can have is from serving the one true God.
Yeah, and that's so good. And then the last thing I want to say is live a life worth talking about. I've heard something along the lines of people don't remember a lot of your success, but they remember how you made them feel. And so my question is this: what do you want people to say about the way you've made them feel, Lawson?
You know, I want people to feel more, whatever they remember about me is not important. I want them to feel the love of Jesus more than anything. I want them to feel that they are important to someone, even if that they don't feel like they're important to me, which I hope they do. But I feel like most importantly that they're important to Jesus and to God, because they are. Every human being is important to Him. So.
Yeah, and that's what I want to challenge you today. What does your life say about you? Make your life matter. Make it count. And listen, you're not going to be perfect. None of us are. but you can strive for the direction, right?
Right.
And so, God, we come to you today and we thank you, God, that you love us, you care about us, and Lord Jesus, that you think so much of us. God, I pray that we would live a life marked by you, God, that would please you, and that your spirit would be with us this week in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Stephen! Elizabeth Pete's at the Kid Check.
At Kid Check.
Huh?
At Kid Check.
Yeah, I'll go get it real quick if you want me to.
Cool. Yeah, go for
I
it.
gotta go to the restroom.
I just went searching for it. Couldn't find it.
I can hold it down here. Are the boys here yet?
They are actually.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How about
Hopefully
that?
they're about to be enjoying some pizza.
Oh yeah, some good Marco's pizza.
Oh, it's good stuff, man. All the meats.
Oh man, so good.
Uh-huh.
Looks like I'm the host of the varsity radio show right now. How
Look
about
at you. Moving on up.
Look out.
Yeah. Hey, what kind of alarm clock do you have?
I just use my phone.
Yeah.
I put my phone on my desk, which is like across the room from my bed. It's something I've started doing to where I have to get up to wake up. So
because you'll hit snooze.
yes, I will hit snooze.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. Well, you don't have the luxury of having what we had as kids. Here, take a look at this. See what you think.
Things we did in the 90s that kids today will never experience. Whenever we needed to wake up for school, we didn't have calming phone alarm sounds or Hatch alarm clocks. We had this bad boy.
oh goodness,
Good times.
Yeah, good times.
that is a rough sound. Right
Yeah,
there.
it wakes you up at a jolt. So yeah. So, been following any of college basketball?
Just Alabama and Auburn.
Okay.
And, other than that, not really. My dad is big into college basketball. He watches a lot of college basketball. So,
Nice.
what's been going on recently?
Well, I saw Tennessee's been tearing it up here lately. Take a look at
They
this.
Volunteers are up 15 against one of the nation's best offenses. That can't find any better.
Shacker save. Phillips touch pass. Gets it back.
My goodness.
It's like, hold on, are we watching NBA or is this college? That
Yeah.
looked good.
That was super impressive. And I mean, the thing is, some of these guys could have gone to the NBA, but they're loving that NIL from college so much that there's no reason to go, really.
Right.
They're just living life for sure.
And you said you've been following Alabama.
I have. I hated to see that game winner that Tennessee made on us. So
Yeah. Did you see the celebration afterwards?
I actually didn't watch that. I quit watching. I was done.
Oh, no. No! Steven, this is like pouring salt into a wound.
Sorry. Just showing you the
Is
celebration.
that little guy right there? Is he actually on the team? 24.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Little Muggsy Bogues there.
Yeah, he might be on
Do you
the team.
remember
but-
Muggsy Bogues?
I do.
Yeah, he was
Short.
but phenomenal. Like
Great player.
just absolutely incredible. Whew.
I know, it'll get you on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Steven makes fun of me all the time
About what?
about Publix, and I saw the most
I can't play it.
accurate.
I
Oh,
can't-
you can't play it?
No, it had a copyrighted song on it.
No.
You know this.
Could you background song it? Like
Got a
just
background. It wouldn't make much sense, but I can see what I
okay.
can do.
Ah,
Usually, I'll replace the music, but with all the sound effects and if there's talking in
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it's just not doable.
Steven, that I'll just say this:
Yeah, go ahead.
most
Sing their
accurate
praises.
commercial ever,
Uh-huh.
ever.
Uh-huh.
You ever been to Publix?
I have many times. I love Publix.
Hey, Publix, if you would like to pick us up for an endorsement deal, I'm here for you.
Come on.
Yeah.
I do have to say, and I've held to this for years, it's a bit pretentious to say where shopping is a pleasure. I mean, seriously.
Unless you watch the video, it's just like
Excuse
that.
me while I toot my own horn, you know?
What's
But they
Walmart's?
are that good.
What's Walmart's? Better deals. What's
Save
Wal-
money, live better?
Save money, live better. Well, how can you claim that you'll live better just because you go to Walmart? True.
Because you're saving money, I guess.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of camp, right?
Uh-huh.
Camp staffers hype kids up for the morning rally.
Oh, yeah. Now,
Yeah?
this one, I did change the music on. I'm still
Okay.
using it, though.
No, it was
Couldn't
good.
play church clap.
But I
Get us
could
kicked off.
just see Lawson
I
doing
saw
this.
this one. But
Oh, that's a good lineup right
Yeah.
there. That is the truth. That is how youth camp goes. About Wednesday, everybody's half dead. Yeah.
I saw the original one of this with the church clap in the background. And
Wasn't it good?
oh man. Or y'all know Glorious Day, obviously. I feel like that's the start to most youth camps. It's like start out with Glorious Day, get them all hyped up.
Right.
You played a really good song this morning, Stephen.
Which one? Do you remember?
Oh my gosh, I can't even remember the name. It's I can't sing.
Sing it for us.
No, I really can't. I can't think of
Well,
that.
I'm glad you enjoyed
it. But it was a joyful song.
Yeah.
And then Stephen played "Too Good to Not Believe." And I love. If y'all don't listen to the morning show,
that's good.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. It is so good. I was in tears this morning. But just man, it's good. And so,
thanks, man.
I want to throw that out there.
When I get a chance, I do listen to it.
Yeah, and I love the Carline trivia. I love that so much. And then Stephen, the refs were even feeling it.
Yes, they were.
And I thought this was hilarious. Check this out. These kids, I need a moment.
Okay.
It's the kind of game I need to go to right here. It reminds me of my son's first basketball game.
And then they're down to business.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 2 years ago, my son had his first basketball game, and they were renovating the rec center here in Gunnersville. And so he was at the Sportsplex thing, whatever, towards ARAB.
Yeah.
And we come in, and these refs were hilarious because these kids didn't have a clue what they were doing. And they were like directing cats. It was so funny.
That's funny.
And yes, it got more serious after that. But that night, I needed that on the first one. Everybody's laughing, and the kids don't. Yeah,
they don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, they have no idea. It was fantastic. And I want to bring those other two guys in. I want to talk to them about these two desk videos I sent Stephen. Because I could see these guys doing it, making it happen. And so, what's the funniest thing that's happened to you lately, Lawson?
Me?
You.
I don't know. That's okay. Well, I'll give you.
You seem like you have a very fun life.
Oh, it's definitely active and very funny. So like, I went on a double date with Noah Smith, and I was telling you about Noah earlier, how funny he can be.
Yeah.
And we were literally just in Target and trying on sunglasses, and we both have a passion for doing different voices.
Yes.
Like the Donald Trump impersonation.
Yes.
Or you have I can't think of his name right now, but anyways, so all these different impersonations. So with every set of glasses we put on, we did a different impersonation. In the middle of Walmart, the girls were just mortified, embarrassed. Or not Walmart, Target. In the middle of Target, just mortified, embarrassed.
Yeah.
And so it was so funny. We were loving it.
You're telling me Caroline actually gets embarrassed about you?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Not as much anymore. She's kind of gotten used to how embarrassing I can be.
Yes.
But she used to get so embarrassed and just be like, "Why are you doing this? We're in public," and stuff like that. But not nearly as much anymore.
Her brother Sam though.
Sam. Sam and I are a lot alike in that regard for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But Sam's a funny guy.
Oh yeah, I love Sam. I haven't seen Sam in a long time. It's been a while.
Sad story.
Yeah, he's been at Bama.
But yeah, no. So this happened in the last week?
This was I guess this was Friday. This was Friday night. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All embarrassed.
Have you ever had crumble before?
No.
Oh my goodness.
What is it?
It used to be called crumble cookies, and they used to just specialize in all these like cookies like this big, like this big cookies.
That sounds
and
amazing.
They have all these different flavors. Like here, I'll just tell you the flavors
like heaven.
of. Oh my goodness,
I love cookies. Like I like them more than cake.
Oh goodness.
So
you have the semi-sweet chocolate chunk. Listen, just take a look at these two.
Oh,
the
glory.
Cookies and cream brownie.
Yes, please.
Turtle cheesecake.
Those are cookies?
These are cookies. Cake batter. Churro.
I don't
toffee
know about that.
white chip.
I don't know about that.
Frosted strawberry
the
Pop-Tart.
s'more. Look at that.
The s'more. Oops. The s'mores.
So which one did you get?
These are. They have different flavors every week. Is the thing. So last week I got a Biscoff, like caramel and Biscoff cookie.
Yeah.
And I forgot what the other one I got was.
Welcome
What
back.
is up?
Is it starting to feel like home?
Dude. Heck yeah.
I've seen this guy in like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Nate
miss-
brought the cards. I'm glad to
AC,
see
man.
it.
He brought the cards.
Yes.
Got some card tricks.
We got
Nate-
a couple, but that's about it.
JD, you have like 3.
I got like 6.
Yeah, 3.
We don't got many.
You get how many?
I got like 6
I like
or 7.
card
6 or
tricks.
7? Yeah.
I like card tricks a lot. So we got some videos to show you guys.
Alrighty.
I've already determined we're gonna make the show a little different since JD's already been here, and I know you haven't been here, but I just want you to have fun. This is not a serious moment. We're gonna have a good time today and say, anyway.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
go.
do
it.
Hey, I found this video and I think it's amazing, and I just could see you guys doing this. So.
Which one are we talking about?
The desk thing.
That's right. We got 2 of those.
Yeah, I
things
thought
today.
it's hilarious.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm trying to seed this so you actually try it. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell that.
Yeah.
What would Dr. Watts say if we
Oh
did this
my
in his
goodness.
class?
He would freak out.
Children, what are you doing? Come back here. Joseph.
I've got a quick story.
I want to see how far
You tell
y'all
the
could
physics
get.
one. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to think about it.
Which one? There's
I don't
like
recall.
50.
You
I don't
Okay.
recall.
I'll do
tell it.
physics
You
if you can
can-
do Miss Brazelton.
Yeah, I
can
remember
move
Miss
that-
Brazelton's.
You can move that microphone close
That's
to
awesome.
you.
Shit.
We want to
Like
hear
it'll
your name.
slide
Gotcha.
from the back.
Goodness.
Yeah. Sorry.
So in our physics class, we have roller chairs. Some people get roller chairs, some people
Nice.
don't. And so we are like our physics teacher just standing at the board drawing graphs and
Right.
stuff. And one dude in our class just is rolling in his roller chair towards the door slowly, and then he'll stop
Like
when he
that.
turns, just like that. And,
Yeah.
and he literally got like almost.
They
out
almost
the
made it
door.
out the door.
Like he was probably the same spot, and like right there next to him, so like it's super close, and he was literally out the door by the time our physics teacher started noticing and,
Oh my
saying
gosh.
something.
This
And then
Wow.
And then in Miss Brazelton's class, Lawson. So Miss Brazelton, I think she was fed up that day, so she was just sitting at her desk, and Lawson takes like not like a rolling chair, like the entire desk, like where it's connected to his seat, and brought it to the common area, which is down the hallway in the big room. And he comes back. We're all giving her hints, and she just never knew it was
Didn't
gone.
know
She
it.
never realized he was
Well,
gone.
Really, nobody saw it was gone. I think me.
Nobody
and,
noticed.
Like,
You did
I
that.
took the entire desk.
Real
Lawson,
smooth.
you
I think-
are a big guy.
yeah, I think
I
that-
took. I'm literally just.
he was in
picked
the
up.
sling still.
Yeah, I was in my left arm sling. Took my right arm under the desk and picked it up and carried it out to the
This
common
is
area.
amazing.
And no idea. Nobody noticed.
A man of many talents.
I
Did
guess
anybody
so.
was anybody in the comments?
Yeah, there were several like sophomores, and they're just looking at me like, "What is this dude doing carrying a desk out here?"
He just walked up to. It's because Dr. Wallace told a story about another student doing that
Mhm.
to another English teacher, and I just see Lawson pick up a desk and just walk out the room.
That was a good idea.
Yeah.
So you're like, that's a good idea. This is a great idea.
Of course.
Let's do it. I love it. Which is also reflective of this video, Steven. The whole class works together on this. This is great. I can't believe this teacher doesn't notice.
He's literally.
I love the music in this. Like, this is
Yeah.
really get down with it.
He's trying to get out the door. He made it.
Let's
he
go.
made it.
Hey,
He made it, just like Lawson.
All right, new mission.
we can pull that one.
While they're teaching.
I mean, from the back to the front. That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
That
is
is
really
impressive. And so, guys, I'm just trying to help you out here.
Mhm.
So,
Giving this idea.
add a little value to your life. If your teacher's watching, I'm sorry, I had nothing to do with it. I'd tell them nothing. Nothing. Just saying it would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
y'all do senior pranks?
We've
Normally, there's
really.
like one big one at the end of the year, but I don't think the past couple classes have really done anything. But I think it's up to us to kind of change that standard. But I don't know.
Not saying anything, but something.
we've thrown some ideas around.
Yeah.
For sure. Like Some better than others.
Yeah, some more legal than others.
That's exactly what I was
Some more
thinking.
legal than others.
Yeah. Yes,
That's hilarious.
Who knows?
I went to an Arab graduation. This is a while back, and somebody took one of those pins and tried to pin it into the superintendent, and they arrested him.
Oh,
it was great.
Oh goodness!
Go Arab.
It became national news. I was like, it was my.
Right.
I think it was actually my brother's graduation. I'm like,
Nice.
well, okay. That just happened. You know, pennies in the pocket. So what? But like, pinning somebody in the hand. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's not
And
good.
you know the sad thing was
I don't think that's a
was
prank.
watching his grandma just like crumble on the side. Like, what? I mean, she was crying. It was sad, guys.
Yep, it's not a good idea.
A week later, national news. I'm like, are you serious?
I
Hey,
missed
Rab,
that.
can we be remembered for something?
A guy that stormed the White House and a guy who pinned the.
Was that an
superintendent.
Arab person?
Yes, that was an Arab guy.
No!
He was a celebrity. Yeah.
Arab native. He
He's
got
not-
pardoned though.
He got
Go
pardoned, so
Knights.
now he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking 9/11. Like, Arab, Alabama was one of the biggest search things
Yeah.
that year after.
I was wondering where that was going.
Yeah. Yeah, on Google. Like, after that happened, we became one of the biggest
Oh,
searches.
We wanted
Go
to,
Knights.
It's not what you think.
wanted to be here.
I know! I know!
Maybe.
Ooh, yeah.
Got about
Yeah.
22 seconds to athlete
Yeah.
interview.
I'm like, we're not that city. We're not. Right.
It's Arab, not Arab. right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you try to put something into like Google Maps, you have to say Arab.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
Like
Yeah.
with Siri and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually Arad.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a rad and then
Arad.
dyslexia and stuff.
Yeah.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
We are so excited to be joined by Nate and JD up here. Nate Harding and JD. How do you say your last name? I try.
Keziah.
Keziah. Yeah, I love that. Keziah. Ha!
Boom.
That felt good.
That does feel
Felt
good.
Nate, say it.
Keziah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It felt good, didn't it?
Yeah, it does feel
Right
good.
here.
From
right
the
here.
chest.
Feel it in your chest.
I felt, yeah, and so I also have Lawson, who's actually their friend, so it's actually going to be a really fun show. And we're going to do some Would You Rathers. I'm going to let Lawson ask some anything he wants because he
Okay.
actually knows these guys. If you guys want to be prepared to do a rap battle, he said that you're able.
The ones at lunch have gotten to legendary
Yeah,
status,
like
so
it kind of has to be in the moment. So if I feel it coming, maybe, but I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know.
we need to make this happen.
We might could.
we can.
Maybe.
And so,
Yeah, we can rock.
but we're gonna have a little different kind of day. We're gonna have fun, and so
Heck yeah.
And then my man Nate over there, he looks like he's gonna do some card tricks. So,
JD's got one too.
As is JD.
yeah, this
Don't
is
hype me up,
great.
guys.
This is great. We're gonna have a party,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
so if you and I say that to say this, I know a lot of you are listening on radio, but it is a good day to go to our social media or to
That's
watch
right.
us on Charter Communications 182. Hey guys, we're glad to see you. Welcome. You're here for a great show. So hey, let's get started. Would you rather have a lifetime supply of your favorite food or a lifetime supply of your favorite beverage?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to go with beverage just because.
And you gotta give me explanations,
Yeah.
guy.
I got you. So my favorite beverage is chocolate milk, and it can be pretty pricey. So
true.
you know, I think it'd be a lot better if I go with chocolate milk.
Forever.
Chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay. How
I
many
like
of y'all?
chocolate milk.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
How many of y'all have had Dreamland Barbecue down in
Yes.
Tuscaloosa?
Yes, I have.
1000%.
Dreamland Barbecue ribs for
Oh,
life.
man.
I mean,
From the
I can't say no
original.
to that.
Oh,
From
yeah.
the
Yeah,
original.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
The spin-offs.
Yes.
Nah.
Have you
Very
been to
nice.
that place?
Oh yes. Oh
Little
man.
shack in the middle of nowhere.
So good.
And
Next
they make-
week.
I have never been there.
They
Next
make
time.
you order ribs.
Really?
So
much.
you cannot have anything but ribs.
Right.
Yeah, it's your only choice.
Only choice.
so good.
Wow.
I like Dreamland Barbecue.
It's the best.
Also
Oh, yeah.
looking for endorsement deals out there.
Come on. Dreamland sponsor.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
And if you guys could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
I mean, if I had super speed, it would make my sport pretty easy. I mean,
It would
I
be
run
like
track.
the Incredibles dash.
Yeah.
Win second.
It would be.
Win second.
It would be.
Slow down.
And actually, I don't know if you know this, Seth, but I told Coach Martin, my track coach, that I wasn't going to be at practice because I'd be here, and he's actually playing this show over the PA.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
I'm
Are you
being
for
dead
real?
serious. On the stadium. So,
Run faster. Run.
So he said I had to give Arab Track and Field a shout out.
Yes.
And we got to tell him to run
Arab
faster.
Track and Field, we love you.
We sure do.
We're so glad you're there.
Run. Throw it farther.
Thank you. Throw it farther.
Throw it farther. Whatever you're throwing, throw it farther.
Did you say throw up or throw?
Throw it.
Oh,
Or, I mean,
they will throw up.
They will throw up. If they're doing it right.
Keep that conditioning. You got this. And so that's so funny. So speaking of that, tell me, JD, I know you're really good at track. Tell me your favorite track practice moment.
Track
right
practice?
now, since they're out there, tell them you got to give them a little motivation.
Track practice moment.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I kept up a little tally of how many times I threw up during practice.
Yes.
And yeah, my little barf chart, and I think we hit.
How was that?
I think we hit over 30 towards the end of the year, so we're going cross country, indoor and outdoor track. I mean, that's part of working, so that's not really fun. I mean, there's not a lot of fun things about practice, but seeing the work you put in practice pay off in the meets, that's where the fun happens right there.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
good stuff.
So Nate, you play football.
Yes, sir. I did.
You played football.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's over.
Played.
It's weird.
Played. I think you put on your form that you enjoyed being able to legally hit people.
Yes.
Talk about that.
All right, so I had very little playing time, if you are wondering. I was on the O-line, but when you got to play scout at practice, you kind of just like, I mean, it didn't really matter. You just kind of hit the guy in front of you. So I really enjoyed being able to legally hit people. Like Lawson and I talk about, now that football's over, you just like, and now that there's nothing to hit, it's kind of like, you just kind of got some like, you got
to figure something. Go tackle a tree.
Yeah, I know. Tackle a tree.
Pent up aggression.
Oh, yes,
like,
yes. Hey, there's the barrel. Hit it.
So let's run it back with another would you rather question. So this is for both of y'all, but I'd like to hear JD's answer first. Would you rather be stranded on an island with someone you dislike, or stranded on an island alone?
Oh
my goodness! I mean,
I got an answer for that.
As someone who is more of an introvert, I would say alone, because there are some people who I can think about.
There's a show for that.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah.
No,
Good
keep your
idea.
story. I'm sorry.
No. You're good. I mean, there are some people I can take about 15 minutes of, and it's like, please, just
can't.
You got to go.
Inside joke. Yeah.
You got to go. Hey.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people I can't handle for even 5 minutes, but I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna
I'll
have
take the
to.
tackling dummy.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna have to bring somebody with me because I'm very extroverted, and you know, you can always maybe get them out of their annoyance. You know?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's me too, Nate. Like, okay, even if I don't like you, like, I don't like being by myself.
Yeah. I have to have somebody.
I'd rather have somebody. You know, some point we may make things better.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
you know,
two brains are better than one if you're trying to survive.
For sure.
Who
So
knows?
another question is for Nate specifically. What is the maddest you've ever been with John? For those of you who don't know, which everybody listening
Y'all
now,
need to explain John.
John is Nate's twin brother.
Okay.
Except the longer I've known them, the more different they have become to me. For sure. From each other, you know. Like
Yeah.
they're so much different from each other now than they used to be. So Nate, let's hear it.
all right. So I'll actually give you two examples. First example is just because there's an example from today. But, so I get to
Feels very recent.
Yes, very recent, like this morning recent. So I get to my truck and I've been like having to fill up there's a tire that's leaking and I've been having to fill up like once a week. Well, it was low and I filled it up like 2 days ago. So I was like, oh shoot, well I guess I'm gonna be late for school, right? I get it in there like 3 minutes late maybe. And the first thing, nobody even has a reaction, but he goes like, "Why are you late?" And he's like, and I mean, he's just.
Is that how your brother sounds?
No, but he does sound like that to me sometimes. But then he's like, "Get out of bed in the morning." So I'm just,
Wow.
Yeah, I was really annoyed then, and he just made a big scene. I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna sit down and not speak a word to you. But no, the maddest I've probably ever been is like, So I don't like ever get in fist fights. I'm not the type of guy. But when it's your brother, things get a lot different. I just remember we were in our room one time. I don't remember what the reason was, but we share rooms at my mom's, and so I honestly may have been over the ceiling fan because I was freezing cold like all the time. Well, he hits me, and I'm like, bro, really? And then so I shove him, and then he gets the whole laundry basket, like an entire laundry basket, and like hits me in the face with it. So I got pretty mad at him. I grabbed it, like rammed him in the wall and pinned him with the laundry basket, and then we ended up fighting. And that was just, you know, we've had a few moments like that. But yeah,
That's awesome.
You know, I love him. Just
that's what I was about to say. What I just heard you say is you really love your brother.
Yes, I do very much.
Yeah. So
I'll say, whenever John and Nate, I know it's heated for them in the moment, but it is so funny for everybody else. Like,
I feel like I need to see video of this.
Oh man, we do need to start taking some voice memos of the lunch table because I'll confess I'm a big instigator. Like, because I can get John mad very easily. Like, and I'll get John mad and then I'll direct it straight to Nate so that way they start fighting.
He said it, not me.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
And it turns into, shut up, Nate. It's like, John, I'm not saying anything.
So, I was talking about practice, JD, and then I'm coming back to you, Nate. Tell me the greatest moment you've had in your track career at this point, JD.
The greatest moment in my track career, last year.
Right now is a good time to shout out your coach and say it's because of you, coach.
Oh yeah, it's 100% because of Coach Martin.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Whenever he came up to me in 8th grade, he was like, "Hey, you want to do track?" I was like, "Okay, sure." And the rest is history.
Yeah,
But I think the greatest moment was last year. We had this meet. I think it was at Scottsboro, but we ran this 4x8 team, and we ended up breaking the school record, which I didn't think we would come close to. But that was just incredible. I didn't know we had a chance, so I was halfway through the last 400, and he's like, "Hey, if you want the school record, you really got to push it." I was like, "Huh?" And so I ran really fast. We got it.
Yeah,
so.
got that school record.
Yeah,
you'll never forget that.
Never forget it.
That's awesome. So Nate, what's your favorite football moment?
That's a tough one. I didn't get much playing time, so honestly, it's probably off the field when I just got to share the word with the guys. You know, God provides opportunities like that. I know he did that a lot for Lawson.
Yeah.
Those were the best moments. But if I had to think of one on the field, I guess probably when Lawson and I would line up, because he'd whip me like 90% of the time, probably more. But I just love
Lawson is a big guy.
Yeah, I mean, he'd get on the line and like, this isn't any like shots towards the other D lineman, but he was the best on the field. Right, so, but I would always like call him out saying like, "This guy sucks." I just love messing with them on the line.
Yeah.
So it was
and then
great.
getting popped in the mouth.
Exactly, you know, on scout you can kind of just like mess with all the starters. And it was great. So
for sure. So Nate, to kind of follow that up, what's your favorite practice moment? Like, you know, there's been one that I'll share mine first to give y'all some time to think about y'all's practice moments for respectively track and football. But my favorite was one day, you know, it had been kind of it was coming off of a loss this year. And we had this thing where linemen were doing skilled position things. Like we had catching punts and all kinds of like stuff that, you know, normally skilled players do. And
did you just say linemen?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, linemen are doing skill position things, and it was so funny watching some of those linemen try and catch a punt or stuff like that. And so it was, you know, we were expecting a really bad competition, which was like offense against defense, but instead he made it an offensive line against defensive line more fun type of competition.
Wow.
So it was a good moment.
Wow.
So for me, I have a couple. So but like they all mix in. So probably when they let me play skill positions, because so as a scout, I was on the smaller side of the O line. So like I remember Coach Hud told me I didn't have enough lead in my pencil. So that was a memory in the film room. It was really funny. Not at the moment, but it was really funny after. But probably when they would let me play receiver, or my favorite was running back. So we did scout, and I got to play running back, and I got to actually run the ball. And I think I did pretty good, actually.
Did you pull a little spin move there?
I actually did a couple, yeah. I don't know if they're good or not, but
little stiff arm spin.
Not a bad running back.
It was pretty fun.
Hard to tackle.
They really didn't let me. They really were like stop at contact, but we didn't really stop at.
You probably don't remember. Do you remember Terrence Cody at Alabama?
I do not.
He was like 6'7", 340, 350, something like that. And they, like, when they were really winning, Coach Saban would reward him. This is like 09, 2010. And they would line up they'd put the line there, like the entire line, and they'd let Terrence Cody run it in.
Awesome.
And that was hilarious, seeing
So
a big
much
old
fun.
6'7", 6'8", 350-pound lineman run the ball in.
Yeah.
It's a big guy.
Running the ball at 6'7" is crazy.
They called him Mount Cody.
Mount
Yeah,
Cody.
yeah,
How about
yeah.
that?
Yeah,
How
y'all
about that?
09, 010, when he was the one that blocked the field goal that Tennessee kicked and won the game.
Wow.
So,
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Tennessee, Terrence Cody. Let me ask you this: would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button in your life?
Honestly, I think pause, because I tend to just always think about the next step in life, and I don't take time to slow down and enjoy things. Like, that's what I'm trying to do this year, especially just senior year, is really just like, I know I want to get to college, but it's like, hold up, we gotta slow down, and just really soak in the moment. So I'd say pause, because I'm bad at pausing.
Yeah.
Probably pause, because if you rewind everything, you're gonna rewind the rest of your life trying to get everything perfect. So yeah, you don't want to be doing that. But if you pause, sometimes you just need time for your decisions. So
Wise.
That's what's up.
How about you, my man?
That's a really tough question, because
It
there's
is.
so many moments that would be fun to relive. But Nate kind of put it into perspective for me. You would be rewinding and not going forward. So
Yeah,
I really like the pause button to have
Take a
plenty
breath.
of time to spend in the moments.
And this is the all-important question: would you rather always have to sing instead of speaking, or dance everywhere you go?
Sing instead of speaking is my choice. Just because I like dancing,
Feels
but
like a musical.
But also you wouldn't be able to, let's say that a bear is chasing you.
Yes.
You like gritty as
You
best
can
you
sing
can.
that.
Welcome the bear,
Yeah.
Or if you're at like a funeral or something.
Hitting the
This is
sprinkler.
great.
Little
yeah,
awkward.
I'm definitely going with singing when I speak.
I'll go dancing. That's
I just can't dance either. I mean, like
JD wants to dance through the funeral.
Well,
Somebody needs to.
Hitting the
some
cabbage
kind of
patch.
chill, just like a
walking down the
robot.
How you gonna like?
I bet JD would get booked as a pallbearer all the time.
How do you run track?
Can you lighten this mood? Yeah.
Hitting the
Awesome.
robot.
Moonwalk the 4x4.
Oh yeah.
This is funny.
Oh man.
So, go ahead, Lawson.
Here, let me just. I'm loving the would you rather's. So, let's just pull that one up. So, would you rather spend a day exploring the most beautiful nature spot or the most advanced technologically city?
Nature spot, because I've been to New York, so
That's good enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also have to go with the nature, because the technology stuff. I'm not big into the tech, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it is a really cool thing to see nature, see God's creation and how beautiful it is, and so.
This will relate to you guys. I think it's so good. Would you rather be a professional athlete in a sport that you hate, or have your dream job but work for a terrible boss?
What's the pay? Is the pay good?
I don't know.
What's your dream job?
Yeah, I guess. Ooh,
That's true.
that's tough. Well, depending on the sport, if it's football, baseball, basketball, those all make good money, then I think I'd have to do that, and then I probably wouldn't, dislike my boss, so make some money.
Nice.
I think I'd go with being a professional volleyball player.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh yeah, least favorite.
You hate
sport. Ooh, that's tough.
I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
I guess my least favorite would probably be soccer. So my sister plays soccer. Sorry, Brooke.
So, would you rather be a famous villain or an unknown superhero?
Ever since I've seen the original Spider-Man and Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, my goodness, so iconic, so awesome. I would love to be a famous villain.
Yeah.
Are we talking in real life or
this is
Sure. Because we're making dreams happen here.
That's
yeah,
right.
everything is real.
Guess JD's gonna be villain.
Yeah.
I'd rather not be a villain, but I'd just be a
Unknown
superhero. Yeah,
unknown
nonchalant
superhero.
superhero,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Chill man, Nate Harding.
Be like Superman walking in the office, nobody knew what he did.
True. Clark Kent.
Yeah.
So, Let's go one more would you rather for me. Would you rather have one wish granted today or 3 wishes granted 10 years from now?
I think I'll take the one wish today because I think I will need it more than I will in 10 years.
That's solid.
What would that wish be?
Yeah.
Honestly, don't know. Give me a minute to think about that.
Something
Jay,
good.
you sit there and you think about that question.
So it depends. Can I like cheat it a little bit and be like, I wish for unlimited wishes, or do I have
No,
to?
you can't.
No, you can't have that.
Man, I'm trying to be smart here. I think I'll wait 10 years from now because I have no clue what I'm want. Unless I just wish for like, $1 trillion, and then I'll just worry about my issues from there.
Yeah.
Another athlete question, and then I want to ask a real one. Would you rather be a professional athlete in your least favorite sport or a mediocre performer in your favorite sport?
I'd probably say mediocre in the sport I love because there comes a point whenever you're playing a sport and it's just like you lose the fun in it and it's like, well, why am I even out here? This is But if it's a sport I love, then
yeah. I'm with JD on this one. I'd rather be mediocre on a sport I like to play.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tell me in a minute we're gonna go online because I want to see some of these card tricks and
Absolutely.
But y'all think about it. You're good at these rap battles. Make it happen for us. I want to hear one.
Nervous
But anyway, why are you nervous? It's just us in this
TV
studio.
and radio.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Anyway, so tell me your most embarrassing moment in either one of your sports, time that things just didn't go the way you wanted them to.
wow.
Oh, I got it. So
That went quick.
yeah, I got a lot of them.
So many.
Yeah, it's probably. Which I love Coach Hub, by the way. He is awesome. But it could have probably been when he told the whole film room I didn't have enough lead in my pencil because I was too small. But that was actually really funny. But then probably when John Loden, he's a strong dude. He picked me up and moved me 8 yards back. Well, probably not that much, but a few yards back, and I just turn around and it's Coach Hall, my O-line coach, and he just sits there and he just nods his head, just yeah. So that was great.
Coach Hall says some of the funniest things.
He sure does.
Yes, he does.
He was my offensive line coach. And he's hilarious.
Yeah,
he's just one of the funniest guys I've ever met.
Did you ever have him for English or history whenever you're there? Well,
I had him American Lit in college for a knot class.
Come on, that's
and
awesome.
he was amazing.
That's awesome.
He was amazing.
Good teacher.
Did he make a lot of corny jokes in there then?
I'm sure, but he's funny.
Yeah.
He is a funny guy.
So
likable too.
I want both of y'all's favorite Coach Hall quotes because there's so many. I don't want to take y'all's. But, and if this is y'all's, I'm sorry, but I love it when he puts galactically in front
that
of
was it.
it.
Yeah, that was it.
Sorry,
yeah,
Nate,
no, you
sorry.
good.
That's iconic.
Yeah,
But
it's
I'll let y'all
iconic.
talk about your favorite from class and then also from when he's your coach because I'm sure there's so many good ones. But
Well, I impersonate him a lot, but it's not accurate. It's just I impersonate every
Can you
coach
please
the
do your
same
Coach Hall
when they all
impersonation?
yell, so it's all the same. But let me clear my throat.
okay,
So,
all right.
This is really good, by the way.
So usually something goes wrong, and he's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Read between the lines!" And he's like, "That's galactically stupid." Yeah,
he's not that high pitched, I don't think.
No, he's not. But every coach, when they're yelling,
That's
I
how
just
he
make
hears
it
it in his head.
Yeah, but he is a fantastic coach. He's the best coach, one of the best coaches I've ever had, probably the best coach I ever had. So he's great. He taught me a lot, not only on the field but off the field. So
Yeah.
he does FCA for our school. So
Yeah.
he's a great dude.
He does.
Oh, he's amazing.
I don't have a certain quote that sticks out, but just his sarcasm all the time is always so
he's really
funny. He's always so nonchalant about everything, and I mean,
He is so funny.
he is a gaslighter for
Yeah.
sure. He is awesome.
When he's
Love Coach Hall.
sarcastic at practice, when he's mad, it strikes you in the soul. He's so sarcastic. It's
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
an
And
experience.
what's your quote?
My quote, mine was galactically anything. That's his favorite I think that it's an adjective, adverb, verb. You know, you can use it in any tense. So, but an alternative, like one from class, is anytime anybody asks to go to the bathroom, he does either a little dance or my favorite. I can't do it with both arms right now, but imagine my left arm is going to. He takes both arms and he takes them up above his head and then goes down and says yes, and like really really enthusiastically, and like he looks at you at first like, I'm not gonna let you go to the bathroom, and then he's always like, yes. And this year I've heard he's kind of changed it up a little bit and just starting to do a little like kung fu kick is what I heard from Claude. Yes, with a little kick to the side.
He is one of those guys you will never forget for the rest of your life.
He's awesome.
I can't even tell you how long I've been out of Arab High School, but it's been quite a while. And he was phenomenal and just memorable then, and it had to have been his early years. But he's funny. He's so funny.
He always says, "Stop that forever" when in class.
My favorite thing is the last day of school. He starts a countdown clock for the first day of school. He's just like taunting, like, I can't wait. Let's go.
And then for his AP U.S. History class, the first day of school, you walk in there and you see this like countdown. I don't know. I guess it'd be something like 104 days until the AP U.S. History exam, and so like you walk in and that's the first thing you see, and it's like, we're not ready for this, and then he keeps it every single day. He gets it, counts it down another day.
He's a fantastic teacher, though. Talk about your coach. We talked about Coach Hall. You talked about
Coach Martin. I mean, he is. I would say you hear a lot about players, coaches, like coaches who can really relate to their players. I feel like he just has a perfect amount of discipline, but like he's not gonna push you to the point where he's just like beating you for fun. Kind of like, I love the movie Remember the Titans, and there's one part where Coach yells, he's like, Herman, there's a fine line between tough and crazy, and you're flirting with it. But Coach Martin, he can really hit that balance perfectly. So
I enjoyed
he's awesome.
You trying to quote that movie. It's a great movie, by the way.
Yeah, love it. And also Coach Reese. I mean, he is the most impersonable coach. I mean, he's Connor, yes.
Oh my God.
Connor to friends. I mean,
has he ever done the sensational? He doesn't do that.
No. He's always like,
season 1 of the Varsity. Y'all need to go like way
big in the
back.
archives.
Oh my gosh!
Now
like our 1 year celebration. Yeah, Connor was there.
That's awesome. Now we just get a lot of guys. Settle down. I'm really mad. I don't feel like talking to you.
I need to calm down.
That's so accurate.
Boy, shut up, guys.
That is Connor Reese. I love Connor Reese.
I hope he's hearing this right now.
I hope so. I
guess
Connor
he would
Reese.
be.
He would be if he's at practice.
Yeah.
Guys, I wasn't feeling good. I'm not going to be at practice today. I mean, I worked really hard at school. I think I've earned the practice off.
I would like to see actual video of the field listening to you do this right now.
I wonder.
Guys, I can't find my phone. Can somebody else turn the video on?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, we're going over to the video right now, and we're going to show some card tricks. So, man, this has been a fun show.
This has been fun.
I promise fun, and fun it has been.
Sure has.
And the only way it's going to be better is if we do these card tricks and y'all rap for me. So,
okay.
Hey, come join us on our social media at Varsity Radio Show, our Horizon Communications. Hey, guys, we're glad to be with you. Let's go.
The truth is that you matter so much to me.
I didn't want to say anything, but that was me singing.
That was your song? So,
Steven, I give you permission to play it.
Okay.
You know? Show the card tricks.
Pass me a deck of cards. I kind of want to do one.
Yeah, go for it.
Which one's set up? This one's not set up. Here's
okay.
Yeah,
Steven, you're going to have to tell them what. Oh, there's 3. Here we go.
Yeah. Looky there.
Yeah.
Nate, do you want to start here?
Yeah, we can just work down. Yeah.
Like
sounds good.
Steven, tell them where to look.
They're good. They're good. So, yeah, you're pointing to the right one there. You're looking at the right one. Yeah, everybody's good. Everybody's looking where they're supposed to.
Yes. We just need to see what you're doing.
Alrighty. Yeah. So I need to. Let me take my jokers out. Okay. So I need somebody to pick a card.
I'll pick a card.
All right.
I got you. If I can reach it.
I believe in you. Don't throw my cards everywhere. Okay.
So
now
sorry.
put it all over. Now just put it on the top. Put it on the top of it. Awesome. Oh wait, did you see your card? I haven't looked.
No,
at it.
I had no
All right,
idea.
That's the card. Show the camera.
There we go.
Show the camera. All
Show
right,
the
that's the
camera.
card. I have no clue what it is. All right, and then JD, you can do this part. I need you to cut it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so just cut it. All
How
right.
about that?
You want to cut it again?
Why not?
All right, awesome.
Might as well.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
now
sure.
one of these cards are going to be
Are
flipped
not like
the
the
wrong
other.
direction.
Yeah.
So, here it is. All right, so
Oh.
there's a 5 of hearts that's up. That's not your card.
That
though,
is not
correct?
my
All right,
card.
so, can they see the table, or did they?
Yeah,
just...
we can see the
I
table.
mean, just-
Yeah.
Okay,
you can see.
awesome. Okay.
Look at the
So
camera.
that is your indicator card. All right.
That is not my card.
No, it is not.
No.
All right. So now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that your card?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And then you got.
Boom.
Since we're all 4 kings here, we got.
Oh wow.
Wow.
4 kings.
Ooh.
4 kings.
Yeah.
Hey, there it is.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Extremely
Thank you, sir.
impressive. I don't think this is going to top that. So my thing with Magic is I'm not good at Magic, but
Right.
I'm good at making it look like I'm good at Magic, if
Yes.
that makes sense. Okay, so for this trick, you're going to need to cut the deck into 2. Let's go 2 piles. How about that? Seth, I need you to pick a pile for me, sir.
I want that one.
You want that one?
Yep.
Please pick any card from that
Any
pile.
card.
And show Nate, show Lawson, show the people at home, but please don't show me because that would ruin the
I
trick.
can't show Nate.
Okay, I'll just turn like that.
Okay, I got you.
I
Does
saw it.
that
I saw it.
work?
Yep, we're all good.
Now what I do with it?
Show the
Got it?
camera too.
Show
Gotta
the camera.
Oh,
So
yeah.
turn back
wait,
around.
Oh,
keep turning.
Right
Your
there.
camera's
You
right there, yeah.
turn it the other way. Turn to your right.
Oh, my right.
Yeah, you're right. Right there.
Ah, perfect.
There we go. We
Has
see it.
everyone
Cool.
seen the card?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, please put it in this other pile. Put it anywhere you'd like in this other
Anywhere.
pile. Anywhere.
I'd
Anywhere.
like. Right there.
Anywhere. Would you like me to shuffle the pile?
Yes, please.
All right. Might as well. Should I shuffle it once, twice, or 3 times?
You know what?
Thrice.
Thrice.
Thrice, my lord.
Thrice. My lady.
Once.
All right, and
3
last
times a
time
lady.
for good measure. All right, here we go. So now,
Ooh.
this is where the magic comes in. Okay.
Right, right.
So you know about static electricity,
Yes,
right?
I do.
You know.
Yeah.
See, we got some carpet down here. That's some good.
Yeah, you
conductors.
got it.
Oh.
And also,
Gotta
you
get
got
it moving.
jeans. So if I conduct some like that, electricity like that,
Just like that.
Don't you
I'll-
touch my leg.
That's kind of weird. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Weirdness is not magic. So if I just kind of skim over the deck, whoa, hold up.
Oh, wait.
I like this
I
shaking.
think I'm feeling some magnetic pulse. I think that is your card.
Wow.
That's not my card.
That was.
I'm JD's like,
I'm
what?
scared JD on the radio.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Would y'all like to see mine?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've done this one on this radio show before.
Hey, I like these
Ooh.
cards.
Yes, these are
right
Nate's.
here.
They're
Those are
very nice.
Very
So
nice.
you can do whatever you'd like to with this to get them mixed up, just as much as you need to.
See anything I want.
Anything you want to get them as mixed up as you possibly can.
Yeah, I'm not good at shuffling, so here you shuffle.
Okay. Do it under the table so you can't see.
Ah, there you go. That's perfect.
That's a good one. I hadn't even picked my card yet.
You don't get to pick a card. I'm just gonna pick the card in your brain.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you.
Oh, here we go. This is great, Steven. Are we enjoying this?
We are. Pretty
This is-
cool.
Here we go.
Pretty nice. Here we go. All right. So I'm gonna start dealing off the bottom, and you're gonna tell me when to stop.
Okay.
So I don't know if y'all can see or hear this. Can y'all see in here? So you just tell me whenever.
I can see.
I'm gonna just start throwing cards, as many as I can, off the bottom. It's gonna make. Hey, this makes it a lot easier on me the more cards that are on this table.
Stop.
Okay, here you go. This is your card. Everyone see it?
I see.
Everyone got it?
Yeah.
Now it's in your brain.
Yep.
I see the abstract of it in there. All right, here we go. What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Were they like with the yolks or without?
Kind of both.
Kind of
That
both.
helps, right?
It's like an orangish color.
Like they started, my wife beat down the yolks,
Uh-huh.
so they were kind of like, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So we're dealing with probably like a diamond or a heart is what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Diamonds. diamonds. I saw it. Diamonds. There's a glint in your eye. Diamonds. And now I'm looking at Nate. That's because Nate saw it, didn't he?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did he see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
You did? Okay.
feel
So
like I'm
Nate,
being
about how
played.
tall are you?
5'8".
Where are we going?
Wait, you're 5'8"?
Yes, average height.
Average height, okay.
He wants
So
you to know
how
that.
tall are you?
Like 6 foot.
6 foot? Okay. 5'8" and 6 foot. I'd say you're closer to 6'1".
Thank you. That'd be
Yeah, I would.
but
So like,
appreciate it.
so 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1", right?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
You're the one in control right now.
Oh wait, hang on.
Hold up.
I saw some looks in y'all's eyes. Is that a 5 of diamonds there?
That is not.
It's not. No. I messed the trick up. I did mess the trick up.
The worst feeling of every
Oh,
single.
no.
It was a good try. I've
Okay.
seen him do it correctly before.
Yes, it's better. It's much better when I do it correctly.
Yes.
Here was the 5 of diamonds.
Yay!
So y'all know.
Yay, he did it.
I'm not going to show y'all how I did it. I have done it on the show successfully before, though, but
Yes.
There you go.
nobody knows about
You
that.
know, it was more fun
Run
when
back
you
the
messed
other-
it up. Yeah.
Maybe so.
Just
maybe.
run back the other videos. Y'all get a
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry about that one.
Repeat. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Very.
Okay. Can y'all rap battle?
Oh no.
Well, we need somebody to drop
Yeah,
a sick beat.
Lawson,
for us
can you
real
drop
quick.
us?
I
a
think we
sick
need the Willy Wonka over there to drop.
Willy
a sick
Wonka
beat.
Radio!
Yeah.
Mm.
Goldfish.
The AC is really going in here.
Yep.
I can see Nate. He's filled with fear. To
Mm.
drop some bars with me. Hey, scoot, scoot. This table's room for 3.
Ooh.
Hey!
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I enjoyed that.
All right, can I get a?
Nate. Nate's turn.
This is not
Nate
gonna be
looks
good, guys.
scared.
Yeah, I am scared.
Yeah.
Hey, is that
Hey.
Lawson in there? They say I'm scared. No way to fear. 'Cause I'm looking like a bear the way this is not going good. The way I saw it. I was about to
Good try,
reference
good
your
try.
last video with Dare, but I'm not.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah. Viewers,
Yes.
20
Yes.
minutes ago.
That's amazing.
Very good.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Steven, that was fun.
That was.
You got to drop a sick beat too, so that was
I
good.
know, right?
That's what John does at the
This
lunch
show has
table.
been
Yeah.
more than I could have imagined.
John is probably the best out of the whole lunch table at the rap battle.
Yes.
Well, dropping a beat.
Yeah.
Actual
Oh, yeah.
rapping, Nate's probably the
Yes.
best.
That's
It's
true.
got to be in the moment, though.
Nate-
It's either I kill it or I, like, poop the bed, you know?
They had a legendary performance about 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Rap battle history.
Nate was just taking it. He was doing great.
JD's the most consistent. For
Wish
real.
I had
Yeah.
friends like y'all in high school. You know, school would have
Well.
been so fun.
We are truly blessed.
Dang right.
Shout out Noah Smith. For
Oh yeah,
being
shout out
in
Noah
the
Smith.
same lunch wave like almost every year. So,
The same lunch wait
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah. in
For
that
sure.
old cafeteria.
Oh man.
Actually, I redid it.
Got
They
revamped.
yeah,
Did
they got
they?
a little revamp going
After
on.
Christmas, we got back from Christmas. The lunchroom was totally new. It was
No.
Pretty nice.
pretty incredible. And they put in some booths on the side, and, like some elevated table stuff. It was
Wow.
kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I got a question for you. I know you all have your own cell phones, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your parents, whenever they want to get in touch with you, did they ever get on to you if you don't like respond immediately to their texts?
Yes.
Is that ever a problem?
Not really.
Not really. You just learn to do it.
Yeah.
I typically get a question mark, and
Oh.
then after the question mark, I get a call.
Okay.
After the call, they start, find my iPhone.
Yeah.
My phone starts pinging.
Start tracking you. Yeah.
And then it starts, and then I'm like, okay, what is it? Because I'm bad about not looking at my phone. Like,
Yeah.
It's my wife
I need to.
sometimes.
I put mine on silent all the time. My wife gets on to me. So is this what your parents expect, though? You think?
Yeah, right.
There
I
it
would
is.
just like to say that male gymnasts are some of the most buff guys I've ever seen in my
For
life.
sure.
Yeah.
Like, you think they would be feminine? No.
Mm-mm.
No. no.
I don't
They
know,
are
man.
strong.
Cross
There.
country, it takes a lot of stamina to do that, doesn't it?
Yes.
Now, have you ever tried cross country skiing before? You ever done
Why not?
snow skiing?
I have not.
No? Okay. Well, have you ever seen where they do like the really
Vacation.
long ski jumps where you have to go way down the slope?
Like
And then,
X Games type stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
So,
awesome.
have you ever seen how they practice that without actually being on the slope?
I have not.
You've not? Okay, you're about to. Take a look at this. And here it is in
There's
real
no
life.
way. Gotta get
Red
that Red
Bull.
Bull.
Yeah, I knew. I was gonna say
Red
it was
Bull gives you wings.
That's terrifying.
Could Could you imagine?
Woo.
Wow.
Wow.
That sounds like you're flying.
Uh-huh.
Sure does.
You better be good. That's terrifying.
That actually might be the real deal practice.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Mhm.
not the same speed though.
Mm-mm.
Like, good Lord. That's terrifying, Steven.
I know. So let's ask this question. Y'all have pets?
Yes.
Yes?
I
Dogs,
do not.
cats, chinchillas, gerbils,
I got
Chinchillas.
ferrets?
I got dogs and cats.
Dogs and cats, okay. You ever take them out in public?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Not the cats.
Not the
Not
cats.
the cats.
Oh.
I got a dog that'll bring out.
You got to see this meme about taking cats out in public. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
Yes.
Anyway.
This is Lawson's goal for his
Yeah,
relationship.
this is life for me.
Sometimes the dogs, they don't act right when they're around other people. They're not really socialized that well or whatever. They start, like, barking at people, right?
Right.
Well, I wonder if it turns out to be something like this.
Does everyone you see deserve a bark?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought so. What about that person?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to get in the car. Oh.
What about them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about them?
Yep. Them too.
Yeah.
Them too. Mm-hmm.
They do
Suspect.
look a little suspect.
Suspect.
I'll give you that one.
Mm-hmm.
What about that guy?
Making eye contact. Look away. It's
Is that guy okay?
No, it's uncomfortable.
Oh.
What you looking at, clown?
What about her? She looks nice.
Where?
No, she does not nice.
No, you
I guess.
You tell she don't like dogs for real.
She,
For real.
she deserves a couple barks,
She
huh?
deserves one woof.
Yeah. What about her? She's pretty. She looks
You
nice.
so naive. No one can be trusted.
Absolutely no one can be trusted.
Nobody.
No one.
Exactly.
What about that little kid? That little kid
I
looks
don't
nice.
trust kids.
What about
No.
kid? No, not okay with
What's
him.
our motto? Absolutely,
Absolutely
not.
not.
That means
No one.
Exactly.
That was great.
Mm-hmm. Little
That's
rock
awesome.
star.
Oh,
All right, we got 15 seconds to freestyle.
yes.
Cool.
Steven, that was fantastic.
I thought you'd like it.
You did good, man.
You always like you always like some rock star.
I love Rockstar. He brings joy to my heart.
5 seconds. Here we go.
The Varsity Freestyle.
This is your chance to win a 5-person all-day Pasta PNB video games. That means a whole day playing video games. Just you and 4 of your closest friends. All you got to do is call in, answer the question, answer 2 more. Don't be afraid. We love just to talk to you, and we're going to help you get there. We're like phone a friend, but we have the answers. So give us a ring. Question number 1, a pickle. A pickle is made from which fruit or vegetable? I just want to, if you are a Christian, this is
Amen.
This is Larry